up, guys? Mike Powell, another episode of Doc Talk. Today I'm gonna give you guys a little insight into my setup and show you guys what I'm riding, what I like, and what I look for on a board. So first of all, thanks to Ronix for the board bag. Need that whenever you're traveling. It's kind of an inconvenience paying for a board bag. Surfers know. So they put golf on it because golfers, when you go through the check-in or the bag check-in or whatever it is at the airport, it's like cheaper or it's free or something like that. So they hook it up and it's really cool. It's got a little tee right here so we could tee off some golf balls too on the dock when you're not riding. So first things first, I got my vest just because it's sitting on top. I'll show you guys. But it's a nice reversible, non-Coast Guard approved. It's comp vest, but it's got a nice oversized zipper. I really like that zipper. It it hardly ever gets stuck. If anybody's ever, like you guys know, if you've ever ridden with a vest for more than a season, the seams and stuff start to come loose over time just from being used, and sometimes they get stuck in the zipper and it's hard to get it all the way up sometimes. So super thankful for the oversized zipper. Really stoked on that. Then next thing is my rope and handle. So I like that good tractor grip. It's really cool. This is a accurate rope from years back. I got it on eBay brand new actually for like 17 bucks. Super stoked on that. And oh, I didn't even show the rope, but got my Ronix rope. The black one is the Ronix one. It says it on there somewhere. Yeah, it says it like all throughout the side. I don't know if you could see it. But anyways, yeah, I got a couple extra extensions and stuff just to get to the right length at behind certain boats. I know like behind my buddy's Malibu, it's different length than riding behind the Nautique and this and that, blah, blah, blah. So I always got to kind of be ready to rock behind anything. And then now I got my board. I got the 2017 Ronix Press Play. Marilyn Monroe, what's up, girl? And the reason I chose a park board this year, and if you guys have been following my Instagram, if you don't, check me out, me Mike Powell. But the reason I chose this board rather than an actual boat board was a couple of reasons. Mainly, so you guys can see it and be like, why is he riding a park board, right? You're already talking about it. Second of all, it lasts longer. This board was meant to take a beating at the cable park. Rails, anything, like it's just meant to last a little bit longer than the average boat board. The average boat board is a certain core on the inside, like the foam is really light, and they're still pretty strong. They last a decent amount of time, but guys like myself and other riders who ride all year round and over 5 times a week, sometimes we like the boards just don't last. They're not meant to take that kind of abuse. The average rider rides, I don't know, I want to say under 20 times a year. We probably ride 20 times in a month. So, yeah, we go through boards quick. And I remember one of the first board shops that I got to work with and ride for it, he was really generous to me and hooked me up and believed in me and gave me a lot of boards. Sometimes they were just like little one-off, like they call them blend boards, or there was just like something about the board that came wrong from the factory. Doesn't happen often, but enough to where he was like, hey, I got this board, you can go winch with it. And then I get to go like practice hitting winch spots and stuff. So I know you guys want to see a lot more winch stuff from me, and I got some more coming, but just, ideally, bro, if I banged out a cool little edit, like a lot of people would look at it and go like, yeah, but he destroys his board, look at the stuff he's done. And then it makes it harder to get a board company to help you on later in the future. But I remember growing up watching like Chad Sharp and Parks Bonifay and those guys. They were hitting rails on their wakeboards that they would ride behind the boat. So that's kind of where I got the idea, and I was gonna make it happen. And it's got a really good rocker line. I don't know if you can see how chunky this is right here, but it's like I can almost fit like 4 fingers under it right there. That's how aggressive this rocker line is. It's like it feels like a 3-stage, but I'm pretty sure it's just a continuous rail all the way around. But it's got a thicker belly than most boards, which is really cool. So it's just meant to handle a lot more abuse. But it thins out towards the tip and tails. And that's to make it like, I noticed behind the boat that it releases faster than the average board. Also because it doesn't have any fins on it. but it also has this like little channel right here, the little beveled edge, and the little concave on the inside right here is really cool. It's meant to be like a little bit looser for riding at the park and stuff, and won't get caught up. And when you land, it's supposed to help disperse water. Riding behind the boat, you know, you want some of the same aspects, but I feel like I can handle the board pretty well. Where I throw it, it needs to be in certain spots, and it ends up there. And I like the way it reacts, so I chose this board. Like I said, kind of to make a statement about it, about me riding boards and like going through a lot of them. Oh yeah, and then I got the Frank boots. These are super sick. Super sick. Closed toes for the most responsive action, but I've got a different type of foam in here than the ones that you guys would get at a shop. So if you see these, you should pick them up. They're actually a really nice boot. They got really good ankle support. I like to have it like a really loose. I look for like a really loose binding. Back in the day, I used to cut them like right above my ankles. That way I could just like flex all the way over. I remember, you know, I mean, a lot of older wakeboarders as well. You guys know, like, the bindings that we had back in the day were just like rubber straps. So you could like lean all the way over pretty much and the board would still be flat. Nowadays, the boots have definitely changed. A lot of people got broken ankles and broken legs and things like that. So, you know, really focused on the feet, and I'm super stoked that Ronix came out with these. Also, another thing that I really like about it, the laces, after you pull them tight, like sometimes they're, or back in the day, they used to just be like little clips and you clip it on something. Then they started making these like little plastic tabs, and you would click it in the tab, and like it's a great idea, but they come out like all the time. So what Ronix did this year is they put these little holes right here. And then you take this little bad boy, and right before you get going, you just click it on in there, and then it stays for most of my set. Like most of the stuff, it doesn't come out. So I'm really thankful for that, because nothing worse than having laces flail around in front of you and end up inside the boot. It sucks when they get in here and then you gotta like stop whatever it is you're doing and pull them out. It's kind of a bummer. But yeah, I really like the colors. Just, I mean, the whole setup, you can see me coming. Another cool thing about this board, why I chose it, it's Sharks colors. I'm from San Jose, man. So that's like our hometown team. We got, yeah, it's hockey. I'm not really a hockey player. I don't play hockey or nothing that. But if you walk anywhere around in my hometown, like everybody's got like Shark stuff on. So that was another reason I chose this color. I thought it was super sick. And of course, I love Marilyn. She's hot, bro. She's banging. And then huge thanks to Ryder Source. Without him, I wouldn't be doing nothing, man. That dude picked me up when nobody else would. So thanks to that. Thanks, Rich. Sorry, guys. I've been sick. That's why I haven't done a doc talk the past couple days. I just like really been hurting. My throat sucks right now. It hurts, and I'm kind of getting better, but right now it's like all the phlegm and stuff's coming out, so I'm dealing with that. So sorry about the voice and the coughs and all that stuff, but it's Mike Powell, another episode of Doc Talk. Like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Check me out. Pass this video on to somebody else. Let them know about this setup, and the 2018 stuff's coming. I already went out on a demo a couple weeks ago. Got to try out some of the stuff, so I already know what's coming. I'm super stoked, and looking forward to 2018, man. Hope you guys are too. Shoot me a message or something if you guys want to link up, connect, or work with each other in the future. Love to hear from you guys. Thanks for watching.